So this is the first one we did. And because we were worried about it holding water, we put some branches in it. But so we don't really plan anything. It's all just made up as we go along. So this was the first one we did, and we dug it across the slope, which makes sense because you don't need much of a bank on that side. And we were worried about it holding water, and so we dug it deep. But you can see the result. So the one result is what Neil was talking about. It doesn't grow plants, so that's true, except for that end where it's shallower. But the other thing about it is, especially with the shade, it's very cold. I mean, it's noticeably, I don't know what it's going to be, but if those are 8 or 9, they're probably 10, 11 degrees, this feels more like 6 or 5. It's really cold. It's dark, and there's very, very little going on in here, and very little of the wildlife uses it. It's really, you know, if Stephen's Pond is a 12 out of 10, this is probably a 2. I mean, it's that much of a difference. And just because it's got steep sides, am I going to be able to get out? But it's got steep sides, so you've got none of that drawdown zone. You've got very little marginal vegetation. It's cold. You know, light penetration will go down quite a long way because it's clear, but you can see it's stained. So it's got tannin from the leaves going in, so it's stained, so it's tea coloured. So that'll actually cut down some of the light penetration on top of everything else. The frogs don't spawn in it. It's too cold. It's not productive enough. You know, it's a pond just like the others, but it's probably got a third of the wildlife value, if that. The only plus is it's the only one like this, and therefore it does give you some variation. You don't want all your ponds exactly the same. So by sheer luck here, we've got shallow areas on the ponds. We've got ephemeral ponds, and we have got a deep one, but not a lot going on.